So now that you know the purpose of the challenge group, here we go. Now that you know the purpose of the challenge group, now I want to tell you what you can expect from my groups. You can expect accountability, motivation, and just inspiration to get things done. I also share a meal plan with you. I go very detailed and I share a grocery list. I break things down on how to use your programs because some of them aren't easy reads, how to calculate your calorie intake, all that stuff. I help you step by step get through that. I also share my favorite tips as far as recipes go, what I make. I've been in those places where you don't have all that cool stuff available to you. Sorry, I don't live in a city either. And, you struggle. You're like, what do I eat? What do I eat? I help you with that. I show you examples of what I'm doing to help you get through. I also give you ideas if you are somebody who's on a budget. Got 4 kids, got to be on a budget. If you live in a small rural town, again, that's me. I don't live somewhere where I can just hop on over there and have access to fresh fish and fresh this and fresh that. I buy a lot of my stuff frozen. So because it's a rural community, and I share all my tips like that with you in there. I also provide motivation in the form of, inspirational posts and, motivational videos, but I also motivate my groups with mini challenges because who doesn't want a little prize at the end anyway? I do that because sometimes we just need a little extra push to get us over that hump. So sometimes it's like you just want that shirt. Oh my God, I've got to win it. There's a lot of competitive people out there. I have to win it. So they'll do things like, and I ask you to share things with you. I ask you to share your journey because then you're proof that you're doing the work. You prove it to yourself that you can do it, and you prove it to everybody else that you are strong enough, and it just makes you grow as a person, and it gets me motivated right now just talking about it. So it's a safe zone. I provide a positive environment. I provide a safe zone so that nobody's hating on you. Whatever you share there, it's private. It's just the people who are there. No one else can see it. And it's a hate-free zone. I don't allow that. I don't allow bashing in my challenge groups. I want it to be a place where you feel safe, where you feel comfortable in sharing your personal stuff, because you know what? This is personal. It's a very personal thing to want to hit a goal, especially a weight loss goal or a fitness goal, because it can have a lot of effects on just your mental stability. It really does. I was depressed for a long time because I couldn't hit those goals. So sharing is going to help keep you motivated. It's going to keep you accountable and really help you out. What my challenge groups are not, it is not, again, like I said, it is not a place for you to hate on anybody. It's not a place for even you to hate on yourself. I have those days too. I do. I have those days where I hate the way I look. And it's not as often as it used to be. I'm not where I wanted to be. I don't look like, 18-year-old Rachel, but I'm proud of the progress I've made, and I want you to learn to be proud of the progress you're making too. And part of that is learning to express your failures, your struggles in a positive way. And you're asking for help when you're feeling down on yourself. You're asking for help, and that's what I encourage. Is like, hey, maybe you'll share a post. I wasn't feeling my workout today. I still haven't gotten it in. I've had da-da-da-da going on, but I'm going to get it in. And then others in the group will come in and they'll motivate you and they'll say, hey girl, I've been there too. Get it in. We're rooting for you. They will post all these amazing comments to help make sure that you get lifted up and that you get enough motivation to press play. And once you press play, once you start going, once you get that momentum going, then you'll be like, oh, I'm so glad I did it. You'll never regret pressing play. You'll never regret that. So it's also not a place to make excuses. I get that life happens, but don't make excuses. We've got 3 weeks to help you get on track, to make a habit of things. Life does happen, and I understand that. But there's a difference between life happening and then you making excuses. So in my groups, I don't want you to make excuses. I don't. I encourage you to keep going even though it's been a tough day. And every time that you overcome one of those days, you're going to be even more proud of yourself. So that is, again, going along with my purpose of the challenge group, is to make sure you hit your goals so that you don't feel that way anymore. And thanks for joining me. Oh, it's the wrong one.